guys, today I'm answering the question, how do you date when you're inexperienced? And also the question of, what will women be attracted to me if I'm inexperienced? So the first thing I want to talk about in regards to that is to remember that everyone starts from somewhere. Every single person that is dating, has a girlfriend, in a relationship, they started somewhere. People started with nothing at a certain point. Now, usually when people ask me this question, they're usually of an older age when they realize that they use their whole 20s for a different reason. And it could be for any reason. It could be you focused on your career. It could be because you're in college the whole time, so you're focused on your studies. Maybe you're taking care of your family. Whatever it is, it was a choice at a certain point for you not to date and try to meet ladies at an age where most people are meeting singles. The important thing to do in this case is first, before trying to figure out what to do and how to gain that experience, you need to accept your journey so far. You need to accept that you have chosen your path and own it. And when you own it and you feel good about it, women don't really question it. When men wonder if the reason why a woman rejected them is because they're inexperienced, it's actually not. It's because women can see if you lack confidence, if you're super nervous and don't know what to do, if you have low self-esteem, right? It's really not about the inexperience. Maybe it's because the inexperience worries you, so it gets in your mind and you present yourself like that. But if you actually look at my client stories, you'll see that many of them were or are inexperienced, but they still got a girlfriend. And the girlfriend never questioned their inexperience because they gained confidence. They know what to do. They feel good about themselves and they feel good about their journey and why they are at the place that they're at now. So the first thing is being aware of how you even talk about your life, your journey, and why dating hasn't been a priority until now. Because what I've also seen is that many men worry when they're talking about it. They start to kind of sound like they're really uncertain about their journey and kind of ashamed of it. And because they're talking about their journey in that way, yeah, it's not that attractive to ladies. But if you can own it and say, look, I'll be honest, I haven't had a girlfriend yet, but that's because I was really focused on my career. I was really passionate about it. I didn't want anything distracting me. And honestly, this is why I'm here with you now, because I'm trying to get that experience. I want to meet someone, and now it's a priority in my life. Like that. And if you state it like that, women don't question it. And if they're going to reject you just based on experience, that lady is not for you anyways. But that's the first thing I want to talk about. It's making sure that you own your journey and you can talk about it and express it with confidence because you accept it and you hope she understands, right? Now, the next thing we want to talk about, of course, is how to get out of this inexperienced bubble, right? Well, of course, the short answer is to get experience. Now, easier said than done, right? There are two layers to this. It's where do you start? That's the question I normally get. Where do I start, Ruby? Or the second one is, how do I get experience if people are not responding to me and giving me that chance? So the first thing I want to talk about is, where do you start? Well, I recognize that a really good strategy is to pick an area that you don't know what to do in. So it could be how to approach a lady. It could be you don't know online dating that much. It could be where to go. Could be the type of woman that you want, you don't know. Whichever it is, pinpoint that area and then seek help and resources for it. I mean, you're watching this video right now, so you're already at a good place and step in wanting to get help and seeing where you can get more information, but it is up to you to take it a step further instead of Googling or just constantly watching videos to maybe get specific feedback on that. And there are resources out there, if it's not mine, with courses where you can begin so you can make sure you get all the levels. This is why people do one-on-ones with me, so that I'm with them every step of the way so they can completely understand. Right? There are many resources out there for you. You just have to invest your time to do so. All right? Secondly, it's how do you get experience if people don't give you the chance, right? Normally, when a man is asking this, it's because he's only doing online dating. And online dating, if you're not getting any responses, something's not working. It's your photos, it's your profile, it's the way you're messaging, it's maybe you're being too picky, I don't know. So what I would suggest is to look into that more and seeing how you can improve your online dating presence, or also don't just try online dating. Most men who are saying this are only pitching, like they're narrowing themselves into one method. However, what I challenge you to do is ask yourself, have I tried everything? And am I pushing myself out of the comfort zone to try different methods? It could be meetup events, it could be single events, speed dating events, it could even be reaching out to old friends and connecting with them, because you don't know their group, you don't know their network. And it also could be an option is that you actually express to your family or your friends like, hey, I want to date. I want experience. So if you know anybody, let me know. It's tell your colleagues that, push yourself out of your comfort zone in that way to get all the opportunities that you can. But do not just stay in your comfort level and just do online dating because that's, it is the one where you get to actually stay at home and just swipe away. You have to try and push yourself to do something uncomfortable, because that's where the transformation really begins. Right? So I know, easier said than done to just say get out there. But a lot of it is about trying something that you haven't done. And I know you may hear that a lot, but usually the people who hear that and still are stuck in the same place is because they're not actually either implementing what they're hearing from these videos, or they're spending hours Googling. So I think it's time to really see what area you want help in, and then find the exact resources. And yes, invest your time and money to doing so, because that's the only place where you can get an answer that is different than something you've come up with in your mind. All right? I hope that answers the question. I hope that helps you. I hope you know it's okay to be where you are right now. It's about just starting somewhere and doing something about it. Thank you so much for listening.